All right, friends, we're going to get into a little bit more anatomy today. It's going to be the lower limb of the body. We have our tibia, we have our fibula. This muscle that we're going to go over is the anterior tibialis. This muscle is going to start on the lateral condyle right here. That's going to be the origination spot, the origin. Now, the lateral condyle means a round protuberance at the end of a bone. So you could think of this as a condyle, that's a little condyle, just the round part at the end of a bone. So it's going to originate at this lateral condyle, and then it's going to run down the lateral portion of your tibia right here. So the origin is going to be this lateral condyle and the proximal half of your tibia, which would be this portion up here. So it's going to run this way, all the way down right here, and the insertion spot is going to wrap around the front part of your foot. The insertion spot is going to be on your medial cuneiform, that's this bone right here, and the base of your first metatarsal. So it's going to have these two little spots right here that it's going to insert at. Again, origin is going to be the lateral condyle, proximal half of the lateral portion of your tibia, shin bone. It's going to wrap around, come down, and then it's going to be the most medial muscle on this foot. Of course, this end portion is just going to be tendon. It's going to go to your cuneiform bone right here and your first metatarsal right here. Cool thing about the anterior tibialis is it is the most lateral muscle on your tibia and then becomes the most medial muscle this way. So it kind of wraps around all the way here and then comes under right here. The nerve innervation is going to be L4, L5, the deep peroneal nerve or common fibular nerve. The action of your anterior tibialis is going to be dorsiflexion. So flexion between these 2 points, dorsiflexion, moving this up. Of course, this doesn't have the range of motion that we would, but you get the picture. So moving this up, moving the top of the foot closer to the tibia, dorsiflexion. It's also going to do inversion. So we can think of it this way, moving the inside of the foot in. One thing that can happen with your anterior tibialis due to injury of the tendon or the actual nerve area between L4, L5, more L4 is going to be drop foot. Your arterial supply is going to be the anterior tibial artery. Now the anterior tibial artery runs behind your femur and your tibia. So it goes between this joint. Oh, you can't see it, but it's going to be right down there, runs between those two grooves. It's going to come down between your fibula and your anterior tibialis. It's going to poke through, run down, and feed blood supply to that muscle, the anterior tibialis. And that's what you need to know about your anterior tibialis. Show up next time for another muscle as we deep dive each week into the different parts of our body. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, replay it. That's how you're going to get better with anatomy.